Welcome to the Take It Home podcast so bad we really should just take it home. I am one of your hosts, Doc Simmons. You can find me on all social media at Doc Simmons 17. Tonight we got the brothers from another mother. I'll give the hot tag to my partner. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Zach Hendricks. Find me on all social media at Z Hendricks Brand. And of course, look up Your Mama's Favorites on Country Air Official on Facebook and Instagram, and Country Air Brand on the Twitter.
Yes, check us out. It has been a rare 2 weeks of it just being the tag team, but we're gonna hold it down.
Man, we apologize because we have not been doing any of the wrestles, so it's probably not the most
Yeah,
intense.
these are the very relaxing relaxing sessions. This is that ASMR session. How the food hunt's been, brother?
Oh, I was at the Dells this weekend, so
Oh yeah.
food hunts were, yeah, it was amazing. We had Ponderosa.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I haven't had Ponderosa in a minute.
I
Um,
remember you actually bringing that up not too long ago.
Yeah, I got a steak, had wings, they have good ass wings. I was shocked. They had ribs for the buffet, and the ribs were really good.
Uh,
They made some homemade tacos with like rice, beans, meat, and all that. They're super satisfying. I didn't eat as much as Dysfunction. He told us he was going to go to work, and man, he did. He like did 5 plates.
you know, make sure he stays a
Like,
heavyweight.
he was like, bro, on the way home, he was like, I'm so fucking full. Uh, the night before was the family Christmas party. It was like the office Christmas party. So everyone had a good time. The food, I think the appetizer hour was way better than the regular food. I like went to town. They had wings, they had dumplings, they had cocktailed shrimp, they had chicken kebabs, fruits. So super good. And then I'm not a big drinker, but I'm not going to deny all you can drink. So I ended up drinking all night too,
Oh,
from like 5 to like 2 a.m.
rarity.
I
How was
know it
that?
was like
Was there a hangover?
no hangover, bro. Felt great. Even
Oh.
puked in the parking lot. Like I was in the parking lot, like I had a bad cough. It wasn't like a drunk puke. It was one of those like I was just coughing so much I ended up puking.
Oh.
But it was like it didn't hurt, didn't taste nasty, nothing came out my nose. It was just got it all out. And I was like, bro, I feel great.
All right. All right. Regular professional over here. Like you
Yeah, out here haven't drank in a minute, but
get
treated I was working like a pro.
but Mountain Dew somehow kept your body ready.
Yeah, I did have some Mountain Dews and Pepsis too. Like, don't forget that.
All right. Awesome.
Couldn't just go and drink alcohol. It's weird.
I had some Wingstop today, which I hadn't had in forever. Tried that maple sriracha sauce. That was really good. Uh K-Dot actually made some
Don't say it like that. Actually made. I cook.
the
The
producer
producer's not happy,
was
bro.
gracious enough to make some sausage potato bowls for dinner tonight that were very good and definitely hit the spot. I hadn't had those in a minute, so that was really good. And it's been a couple days
I
since
didn't go
we
get it
did.
in a while.
Hmm?
You probably didn't get it now after that comment.
Yeah, it'll be another year.
But to enjoy it now.
Yeah, it was good. It'll hold me over for a while, but yeah, still just been mostly eating good, uh, so that I come back not too big. You know, want to make sure I can still fit between the ropes. And
Prime heavyweight body.
yeah, yeah. Zach, do you happen to have a banger of the week? Because if not, I do.
We'll tag off, but you can do it this time. Did I do it last week?
I
Probably.
believe so.
Yeah. So yeah, we can tag off.
We're going to take you
Mostly because I
back.
don't listen to a lot of music.
It's like, we're going to take you back. I know me and Perch have talked about this album before. It's like, oh, maybe 2008, 2009. And in that era of music, um, I'm a big fan of the blog era of hip hop. where your mixtape game had to be strong. Um, and this was one of them. Glass House, Wiz Khalifa, Currency, and Big Crit for off of Cushion OJ. I remember that summer very well that album came out. Bumped it every day for like a week. Um, Wiz on his come up was one of the hottest. Wiz and Currency together were doing their thing. This is when Currency went wild after leaving Wiz. And then this was my introduction to Big Crit, who is, probably been my favorite rapper for the last, it feels like a quarter of a century, but maybe like the last 10 years plus. This was my introduction. Such a banger, good vibes, get you hype, makes you feel fly, it makes you forget that your knees don't work well. I was watching a lot of our matches, just appreciating. Dang, look at me just bending my knees and not caring. That was
Look
awesome.
at the he's like, look at this jump off the top rope. I could
No,
do
it
that.
wasn't even those. It was like, which match was it? I think it was us. One of the matches with us versus the Caribbeans, but like imagine like sitting crisscross applesauce, but then you just put one of your legs and you flip it the other way, and I'm
Yeah,
like fighting up from right there, and I'm like, look at me generating force from that weird angle on my knee. Good stuff.
the things you miss.
Yeah. That was the thing, like the little things, and then like a couple of times, it was like, "Ooh, I'm surprised I didn't tear my ACL right there." The little when we wrestled power trip, the backpack flip into the corner. It's like, ugh, that actually didn't look too great on my legs.
You're like a lot more cautious about it now. Like,
Oh no, I probably won't be, but it was just like, oh, where? Like I got lucky that it took so long.
yeah,
Yeah,
it could have been a lot worse.
yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Um, what have you been watching, brothers?
I haven't really been watching too much. I'm watching AEW right now. I missed the spot you were talking about that you sent me so kindly that even though you said you called dibs, I'll probably have to bust it out now and look
It's
cool.
fine.
That was sick as fuck.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like my wrestling style is very like either I just like everything he does and I steal it, but like even before Swerve, I felt like that was the style I like, but he just does it way cooler than me.
Yeah, he was unnecessarily smooth. You know how he has that like one arm transition into a suplex, like when they're on
Yeah,
the ground, like he'll like bump them and then do like one arm handstand, fall into the suplex position. Like he did that today to do a buzzsaw kick. Like he was super extra. It's like, okay, you're just flexing and just letting everybody know that you're just,
you're that guy.
yeah, you're that guy. You're one of the smoothest wrestlers out right now. I get it.
I mean, I ain't gonna hate. Like I love that one hand into the suplex. I
Yeah,
wish I
I
I was
wish I
cool.
could do it.
I've been trying at camp. Don't worry.
It's like I don't think I can. I don't think I can do it with my left hand like he can. It's really the problem.
I'm
Uh,
gonna have to go. Right, we're gonna have to go lucha.
yeah, might have to lose to that one. Um, but okay, so you're watching Dynamite tonight. Anything else?
Um, I did catch a little bit of Raw, not too much of it. I was mostly watching just to see what's going on. You definitely tell they're building that story with Punk. I'm very excited to see him versus Rollins. I think they will have a good match. Definitely think that's the thing for Mania, though. I'm like 100% convinced like it's Rollins Punk first night one Mania.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, not really. I watched some of our old matches. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but I did watch I watched our old Christmas promo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
I
was
watched the
telling
match. that
it's funny
that was the match I was talking about.
yeah, that match is one of my favorites. Like I be like one of my favorite tag matches of the Caribbeans of all time. Mostly they suck though, but I was talking to Mia and them at camp, like her and Nate and them are always like, it's so weird to think of you guys at BCW. Like you guys just don't seem like because they're so used to the BCW now that they're not used to us being like the full time BCW guys.
Yeah. And yeah, it's been a while since those matches. So
I mean, BCW didn't want me back for a rise because I'm like Undertaker in that bitch, and they couldn't have me keep that undefeated streak alive.
yep.
You don't put me in rise if you expect me to lose. I'm undefeated at rise. I think I'm the only student undefeated at rise.
That I
My
can
only
think
claim to
of.
fame.
Me and Chuck lost. Me, Chuck, Bax lost our first.
Yeah, I've lost one.
Mav
I've
lost.
lost a Gunner. Has Gunner lost at rise?
Uh,
Oh,
hmm.
he lost to Aesop.
Aesop. Yep. Aesop.
Yeah. So and then yeah, Chucky's lost at rise. Baxter's lost plenty of times. Um, I don't know if CJ's lost, but no, CJ lost last year at rise, I think, to Ethan.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm out here. The Caribbean's lost to us 2 years in a row.
This will be Wah and Josiah's first.
If they're on the card, I don't even know if they're on the card yet.
Yeah.
They
They get
that
on.
peak season peaked, baby.
yeah. Fortunately.
I mean, this will be Armando's first too.
Yep. This will be Armando's first.
Yeah,
We could. Yeah. This will be his first.
I
He
remember.
supported the losing side last year. Maybe he's learned.
I mean, yeah, he's like, luckily, he's like, I didn't lose, so he can still say he's undefeated. But I don't know. I don't know who he's got at Rise. I don't even know if it's been announced. But I'm
Yeah.
assuming being a champion, he'll be there.
There. Sure. Bax has some words.
I'm free.
you are free.
I can go beat their ass for the Elks Lodge.
Yep.
If the fans are listening to this, let Frankie know you want to see me beat the holy piss out of the big stepper. I'll do it pro bono because I know Frank likes
yeah, Frank likes that shit.
it. But no, yeah, yeah, I watched that. I watched our match back at Rise too. That was one I definitely watched with the Caribbeans. But yeah, it's just funny like to hear the students because it's like it's weird being not being at Brew City, and they're all like, it's weird to imagine you guys at Brew City.
Yeah, I guess for a lot of them, yeah, we wouldn't have been there since they've been training.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time
Anything else
moves
you
on.
watch besides that?
Have I watched anything besides that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
After I made the sappy post today, I watched our match versus the Caribbeans because oh god, that looked ugly.
With
Uh
Edwin Christian,
yeah.
what happened?
Uh double spears into each other.
Did they hit heads?
No, they hit shoulders, I think, but it still looked nasty. They both went for it.
I'm watching it now. I got it up on my phone.
Um, but no, okay, I watched other things. Yeah, I made that type of post. I watched Premiere versus Saint Bros, I believe is the name. They were at the Doom Cup.
I know
Very
who you're talking about.
yep. It was very good. Very good. I enjoyed that. I watched I think it started because I realized that I hadn't watched the viral clip of Premiere versus Big Mood where SK kicks the fuck out of Mateo during his entrance.
He murders him.
Yeah.
Like
They
they
go into
must have.
dives right after that.
Was it great?
Yeah, like that part was great. I think it was definitely a probably first time, looked like just getting used to each other. Couple hiccups, but match was good.
I mean, I guess that'd be the first time getting used to each other. You kick this guy off the goddamn ring. You tried
Yeah.
to end young Mateo's career.
Yeah. You know, like long before he was trying to be the best wrestler in Wisconsin. Um so watch that. Dynamite today. I think Swerve and Roosh so far have been the MVPs of this tournament, if it had probably the best matches. Mox versus Roosh was wild today. Roosh versus Briscoe last week was crazy. I feel all three of Swerve's matches have been good, including his today with Briscoe. The tournament's been fun. Danielson made his debut Saturday. I hope he wrestles the whole tournament with the eye patch. I hope he goes to fucking Wrestle Kingdom with the eye patch. That's going to be a good couple days. I don't know if you saw they announced it would be Osprey versus Marufuji and Noah like the day before Wrestle Kingdom. So it'll be a nice little 3 days.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, just watched a bunch of our stuff mostly. Looking back, like I said,
Reminiscence from the good old days.
just working, studying, just making sure I keep the mental homework going at least since I can't physically do it. So yeah, watching how I'm selling, paying attention to our match structure, what can be better. So yeah, I mean, like I keep sending you shit like, hey, we need to do this, we need to do this, you should do this.
Yeah, no, I got that. Yeah, like talking.
Yep.
Everyone, for those who are wondering, we still communicate. We still are planning. I
Yep.
mean, I'm like going to tell her right now, come December 2024 or March 2025, sometime in that frame. Like all these motherfuckers who have these belts, taking these multiple belt pictures, be prepared. We ain't coming back just to like put people over. We're coming back
Like
to
I
work
ain't
on
even
more
worried
shit.
about that. All y'all taking all your belt picks. I see it, and you know what? Still don't think you're doing enough. He's like all you doing is just painting a bigger target for us to come back and do what we do best. He's like, I'm sitting on the sidelines, and you still ain't better than us. What are y'all doing?
It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah. All right. Why don't we talk about what we did this weekend? I know you spoke a little about it.
Yeah, I was hold on. I was out here. Um, I was at a Christmas party, hanging out with the fam, getting fat, drinking, having a good time.
Nice. Fortunately, I was being responsible. We just bought a house. What else are you gonna do when you can't walk but buy houses? So we bought a house. Um, we went over this weekend to take a look while people were looking at the place we currently live in, so that it could be sold. But yeah, that was about all we did all weekend was just in and out of the house because of those two things. I don't think I brought it up, but we finished Scream 4 like last week or 2 weeks ago. Uh it's weird to see it come back around again. Kind of. But it was a fun little one. I definitely enjoyed it. We got 2 more to go to finish our Scream run. And then yeah, just been playing a lot of Pokemon. That has been eating up my time right now. Lots
Have
of
you watched the Squid Games on Netflix yet?
We watched the first game.
Oh, red light, green light.
Yeah, we watched Red Light, Green Light.
Bro, it's pretty fucking good. The only thing is, like, people like they like pay it, they focus on a lot of people, and you're trying to figure out like, oh, are these the people? And like they definitely like you. It's definitely a lot of things that go like it's like pretty haywire. I like it because it's very unpredictable. They
Yeah.
know how to work their people and like get the games in the right way where it's not like cheating and not like conspiring. But yeah, it was super good.
Nah, yeah. We watched Red Light, Green Light. I don't know what the basis is for people moving and not moving, but there are a lot of funny ones for that one.
Well, it's like pretty much like the moment that head turns around, like you can't even like move an inch, like you can't even scratch your head.
Yeah, like there are times where it's like, okay, I don't think they're moving, but God, I guess y'all saw something. Um,
Yeah, you'll find out number 279 might be like the biggest heel on the show. because they like do something. They do something that is, I mean, pretty fair. I would say. I don't want to say what it is, but you'll know when you see it. And then she goes straight into like, nope, heel mode.
Mm, okay,
And I won't say who, but one of the finalists plays innocent but super heel.
of course.
I think the finals are on today. I gotta watch that. I
Uh,
finished all of it and I was like, oh, last episode. And it's like, oh, I'm all caught up.
nah, I didn't realize it was. I thought they had already been out, but I guess I'm lucky that we just started it. No, yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. Definitely, yeah. I think we'll see how it goes. Um,
Another one that was like I forgot to mention too. We watched a lot of Ink Master. The new season came out.
okay.
Yeah, it's really good. What was I about to say? There's one guy who's like legit the worst tattoo artist, and he's like, yeah, I can't draw or nothing. He barely makes it in the competition.
Oh
And he's
God.
in the final. And he's in the final five now because he's just been listening and like taking advice from his coach. Like, who would have thought if you listen and like,
Like he just listens. All right. Hey, you got something working for you. That's what
well,
I mean. I guess you could say like they're not. It's the best tattoo artist, not the best artist.
well,
Yeah.
he was like straight up like I work in a street shop, so basically like people pick stuff off the wall and like I kind of tattoo them off that.
Uh,
And
yeah.
he said like he knows that he was like yeah it's a disadvantage, but like he's been killing it lately.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. I mean, I guess yeah.
Yeah,
If
the guy
he if
I heard
he's
it for.
constantly doing things off the wall, he probably just follows instruction well. Then yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, and I was like, who would have thought the guy who listens?
Yeah, is the one who's winning. No, that's good. But yeah, that's about all we've done. I started my physical therapy and I've been going through that. And yeah, it's working my way to coming back and work my way into this house. Um,
Oh yeah, what like you guys like move it in right before New Year, right?
yep.
That's got to be exciting.
Yeah, yeah, should be fun. Hopefully, sent out the message. So hopefully some people will help me move. If any of my
I'll be
listeners want to help me move, sure. Just shoot me a
I'll be
message.
respond to the message.
I mean, we already talked about it. I knew you'd be there. But yeah, that was about it. These weekends are us being homebodies lately. But I don't know, Zach.
Oh yeah, I guess. Oh, because we already talked about it. Did I already talk about the Dells?
Yep.
Like I talked about the oh yeah, the water slide. Oh, let me talk about my boy Jack real quick. Having not one, he had this 16-year-old girl interested in him. Um,
Hey.
yeah, we were at the day, we were at the family party, and like this guy walks up to us. And I got weird because like, how old is he? And I'm like, why is that any of your business?
Mm-hmm.
But then I come to find out there was a girl checking him out, some 16-year-old. When like Jack, you can tell he thought he was very flattered at first, but then it went from being flattered but super annoyed. Like they wouldn't leave him alone the whole night. There was a point where it was a slow dance, and me and Val were slow dancing, and Jack went upstairs, and that little girl stared at us like we were like preventing him from coming down and slow dancing with her. Like it was not our fault.
Like,
We went
Jack,
to
you're a good looking man. This is going to be a regular problem for your brother.
exactly. He started like unbuttoning his shirt, showing some skin. Like, what do you expect?
Jack, yeah, showing off the body.
But ladies, people, whoever's listening, if someone does not give you like the attention that night, don't keep pursuing. Don't ruin the family vacation because the next day we're at the water park having a pina colada chilling, and the mom walks up to us asking us for Jack's Snapchat.
Oh
I'm like,
God.
lady.
Oh yeah. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know how to tell you, man. He's just not into you.
And he was like the most mature thing. Like he was just like, hey man, like I'm at a family party. We live 2 hours away. I'm 14, about to be 15. I want to do things. I don't have time for a girlfriend. He was
Mm.
trying to be super polite and they just wouldn't get it. And the mom's like, "Well, you never know." I'm like, first of all, you're asking for Snapchat, so we know what your daughter's trying to send them. Unless it's like I was informed at
He's
camp.
not sharing any Bible verses.
I was informed at camp by the younger, more hip people that Snapchat's like the new asking for phone numbers.
Yeah.
I just imagine I'm like, oh, you're just trying to get some nudes. Like, yeah,
Yeah, that seems to be the thing. We we've
uh,
we've been locked up for a while.
I'm just old.
Why don't we get into the topic tonight? It is the holiday season. So, Zach, what would you ask Wrestling Santa for Christmas?
I go live. I'm gonna steal Matt Boone's answer,
Oh,
asking for a new knee for you.
that's fair. I think we everybody on this podcast agreed that that was the proper answer.
I guess if that's like kind of like the unanimous to like come up with something else. I don't know. I guess when you're back, like the opportunities that we're trying hard for, like we've been getting them, and just like I guess continuing forward with the support we've been getting with the fans. Like I can't complain about the love we get. We're not in Wisconsin a lot, but every time we are, we're like super supported. Like even outside of the state, we have a lot of people showing us love. So like, I can't complain there. We talked about it today on about Twitter post. We've been blessed to have nothing but great tag matches with great competitors like NDS, the Premier, Bang and Matthews, Caribbeans, Royal Flava,
Yeah, I would have
TA.
put more people, but it only let me upload 4 pics on one post.
Listen here, young boys. The Premier, Bang Bros, Caribbeans, and NDS.
Those
We
are
got a little
just
bit of
the
that fence there.
oldest. Yeah, that,
Uh,
that was basically my idea because there was Royal Flavor, TAU, Ghetto Gear. Like there was
I mean, I eventually want that match against Youth Gone Wild, not Youth Gone Wild, Wasted Youth.
Wasted You.
I know, like talking to them at Dreamwave, they were like, they said they kind of liked hearing how we call our stuff. They said like they think we have a fun matchup. I would like to agree. Um, just opportunities to keep challenging ourselves, and we're not going to say where, but me and Doc this year got to talk about how we have done extra work for every major company except one this
Yep.
year. So, like, more opportunities than that, maybe an actual opportunity to, I ain't gonna get beat up on TV. So, like,
I
beat up
was gonna
someone
say
like,
for us to wrestle on TV because it's like we've been on TV, so I guess it
oh,
would now be to get in the ring on TV.
yeah, in gear and all, and do it
Yeah.
together. But yeah, it's just like the things I want is just like continue to grow. Like, obviously, the injury is not something you ever plan for. It's a little bit of a setback, but ain't no worry. Just like I always said in the promo, every tag team now gets a summer vacation
Yep.
for a long period of time.
Yeah. Y'all better do something with it because I'm coming back hard. Mav's other wish to Santa was that John Cena dethrones Roman Reigns and ends his run.
At Backlash.
Yeah, add Backlash and
I
he'll be 16-time world champion then, right?
No, 17.
So
He
he'll
would
be
beat
17 then. Yes,
he would beat Ric Flair's
he would
record.
beat the record with this one. So yes,
I
indeed.
mean, it would be poetic justice to like to do it that way, but I don't know, man. He's not that guy.
He's not that guy, pal. Not that
I
guy.
just don't think John Cena's like I feel like John Cena knows like whoever gets that spot, it's like that's a big spot.
Yeah, that is a big spot, but
And I
hey,
think John Cena knows like he's here for more of the fun matches, helping out young guys, not taking the limelight from them.
yeah. Me myself, yes, a new knee, robot legs would be tight. But the other thing that I would ask for is more Forbidden Doors, aka Invasions. I believe his Ring Film Dude posted like how dope would it be for a freelance versus Chicago style show. I totally agree. That'd be awesome. But um, yeah, I think if you had more Forbidden Door type things on the indies, whether that's freelance versus Chicago or Right now, I would say BCW invades ACW because they've slowly been invading BCW. We should just go get our lick back.
Yeah.
I think it would be awesome. Anarchy and Wrestlebacks. They did that weekend of shows. Why don't you just? I guess it kind of happened this past weekend. I don't know if you saw, but Gary J showed up at Pro Wrestling Epic when they were
Well,
in.
I saw, but I saw Anarchy comment on it. And did you see the comment?
Like it didn't. So what was it? Because then I saw another picture and it was Gary.
They were complaining saying the guy who got arrested was like 100 pounds bigger than Gary J.
Yeah, the guy who got arrested did not look like Gary J. But then I saw another picture of Lenny and Gary in the ring.
Yeah, it's weird. Maybe Gary like had a guy get arrested
Is
so he can
it
come
for
in.
him? Hey, Gary's the underboss now.
Yeah, bro. Like you going to get arrested for me, bro. You go take the
you gonna
bullet.
take this lick from me? But no, yeah, I think like something like that would be dope. I think it would be, really cool to have more invasion angles on the indies.
I would like if like a big invasion angle. I know like ICW, I don't really feel like ICW would be a good one only because ICW and BCW invading each other. That's the whole roster, like the same
Yeah,
roster.
that's why I was thinking more like BCW, ACW.
Yeah, BC, like going up to the Green Bay area,
Yeah,
like having your favorite talents wrestle each other that you haven't got to see yet.
yeah. Like I think in that sense, I think that one would be fine. I think freelance Chicago style and AEW and any combination I think could be fun. Um,
I think if freelance AAW would be like if you're like only doing two at a time, like that'd be the two.
too, yeah. Uh, Chicago style's been putting on some
Oh
shows,
no, they've
and the
been fucking
crowd is
killing
super
it.
hot. They've been selling out, so like I don't want to.
No,
Like I
I don't want
said,
to put no shit. No, I agree. I was just saying like AEW and freelance and have the bigger, but Chicago style is slowly creeping up, and they have
yeah,
hey, big sellout crowds.
yeah, Chicago, or maybe we start with freelance and versus AEW, and Chicago comes in as like that NXT during the Good Survivor Series.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, that would be my wish: is more invasions, more crossovers. Hey, let's have some.
That'd be dope. Um, what's your off wrestling Christmas wish list?
A bunch of video games. There's been a bunch of stuff that's come out, and I'll be done with Pokemon at some point. I'm kind of dicking around and just not. I'm in the post game, doing the post game stuff, but I'm dicking around at the same time. I'll be done with that at probably at some point in the next 2 weeks. But there's been a bunch of cool remakes. Super Mario RPG, Star Ocean Second Story R. Tekken 8 comes out in January, and I really want that. They just dropped the Dragunov trailer earlier today, and goddamn, that is a sexy Russian man. He has come a long way from Tekken 5. Um, so I want that. That'll be a nice, probably $100 out of my pocket. Try not to think about it. But yeah, right now, things on the list, on the non-wrestling list is just some video games. Oh, and a new sewing machine. There we go. And a new sewing machine.
You gonna start learning how to make gear while you're gone?
I mean, I can make trunks. So while I'm gone, I figure I'd focus on it, get better, learn how to make some other stuff.
Break night, you might get out of business from us if we're
Yeah. So
we
yeah,
know how to make gear.
those like my plans. While I am out, is to focus on some of my other hobbies that I like doing.
I mean, I
But
guess wrestling
wrestling
wise, I
keeps drawing me
guess.
back in, so I've just been watching a lot of wrestling.
I mean, I guess wrestling wise, new gear would also be cool because that shit's expensive.
Yep.
Yeah,
So that's it. I've been shopping around or window shopping at sewing machines. and some of the better ones. And I was pissed because we were getting ready for this house. You really can't be spending money like that. But there was a sale on some good ones at Michael's like a month ago. Like
It's always like the sales when you like don't need them. Like when I was moving from apartments, there was a cheap portable screen that like I was talking about getting a portable screen. So if we ever travel for wrestling, like
yeah,
I can have one for work if I wanted to. And it was like a nice portable screen. It was like $30. But
mm,
I was like, we really should be spending the money right now. Like even though it's pretty cheap, like
yeah,
decently cheap, but it's just like some more of a want than a need.
yeah. So sad days. What about you, brother?
Um, I think more vacation times, like more like this weekend, like can't put over enough like how like well needed that was just to get away from everything. I know like people message me and like I ignored my phone. I really didn't want to pay attention to my phone. I really just wanted to enjoy everything. Hung out, had a nice room to ourselves. Just it was like everything relaxing. Slept in, like got drunk Friday, realized I'm like, I have to wake up early. Like it's cool. So definitely like more vacation time, like going to the Dells and all that. I know I talked to Armando Alvarez. He mentioned about wanting to do a boys trip one time, like maybe bring the ladies. But he's like, oh, I definitely want to go with like all of our group and hang out. So like I'll let you know that detail when we get it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Pretty sure the Goho can drink some pina coladas in a hot tub.
Yeah, it depends on where it is. Like some of my recovery has me like I just can't be in a car for too long for a couple
It'd
weeks.
be it, it'd be at the Dells.
Oh, okay. Oh, well then
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, it was like we were talking about. Armando said like he would love to do it like a group of us at the Dells, like hanging out, which I think would be dope.
Yeah.
Um, and selfishly, when I have a lot of money, like I've like been on the tattoo itch lately, so I
Yeah.
would like to start. I know what I want to do for my sleeve. I would like to get that started. Drop in the comments below if you know any decent artists. Like I'm very picky, so I apologize if I hurt their feelings. But if you know dope ass artists, like yeah, I'm on that itch.
Yeah. Um, I mean
I
you
know I
should
want.
you should
I'm
hit
gonna
up
talk to.
Jen
I'm
from
gonna hit
Chicago.
Jen. Oh, definitely. I have an idea for her for sure. I want her to do my itchy and scratchy lucha mask gimmick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I want to do itchy and scratchy lucha mask on my arm and like the face of Itchy and Scratchy, the logo, but then I don't know what Lucha mask I want to do. Like I thought about like Ultimo Dragon and Rey Mysterio because those are like the two I was a fan of as a child.
Hmm.
But yeah, like I definitely definitely gonna go to her for that one. I talked to her about the portrait one, but she said she's not really good at portraits because I want to get a portrait of Mindy.
If you want to make the trip to Virginia, the girl who did my arms does portraits. Something to think about.
Hell yeah, we get booked out there.
Yeah.
Booking, do the tattoo.
Yeah. And
Book us for a good tattoo artist star.
yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right. That why don't we talk about what do you got coming up this weekend, brother?
Um, I'm actually gonna be going to Dreamwave to help out. Not booked, but they do have a Royal, so you never know.
Hey, you're very good at throwing
So
people over the top rope.
yeah, I mean, I've done my fair share of Royals. I won a belt or two there.
Yeah. You
So
got
yeah, I'm gonna go
that.
to go out there, help out. Hopefully, like being able to be a part of prior shows and they kind of know who we are, like can hopefully that use that to our advantage. Get on the show, represent your mama's favorites.
Yeah.
Other than that, oh, I'm gonna do the Gabe Sapolsky seminar Sunday with the boys.
Yep. If you're in the area, I definitely recommend doing it. Um,
$100, but it's very good. He is the man to talk to.
yep. You do learn a lot. I know people have their opinions from us, but I think we have said it before. It's you start to figure out what seminars are for you and what aren't. And this one has been a good one for us.
Yes, sir. But other than that, nothing. What do you got going on? Just more of the house stuff?
Yep, more of the house stuff. Um, Contractor will be in there soon. We're gonna start tearing up the bedroom, getting some stuff out, maybe taking over some little things. Um, we just scheduled the pod to be dropped off, so we'll be packing slowly but surely, moving stuff over, and yeah, doing all that. Like being an adult.
How was the dogs at the house?
I mean, it's all new stuff, so they were just exploring. We've only taken them over there once. We'll probably take them back over there this weekend. Um, yeah,
They probably had to enjoy it though.
yeah. I mean, Havoc. We've moved once with him before we're in the spot we are for Mac. This will be our first time leaving, so
Mindy, she's been through so many moves that like I think whenever we find a house, like she's just gonna be like, oh, we're going here now.
yeah.
Okay. So as long as we're all together.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know how long it took us, but we discovered that Mac doesn't really like the foyer in the current place that we live. And there's another two at the new house. So that'll probably just be an adjustment for her. I do think she's a bit claustrophobic, actually, the thing I'm thinking. So we'll see. She's got all types of problems, but we love her. And with that, I think why don't we take it on home? So, brother, any final thoughts or questions?
No, just get healthy.
Yeah. You stay sexy.
I'll try. I'll try. I'll definitely try.
Havoc wants some attention. So with that, follow us on all the social medias. Tell promotions to book us. Follow our traveling ref at Perch XLV on all social medias. Write down in the comments what would you ask Wrestling Santa for, and what would you ask Real Santa for? Maybe Santa Hendricks will come down your chimney. You never know. He's riding solo. Who knows what he could be doing?
I got the hair, baby.
Yeah. And with that, this has been the Take It Home podcast. Y'all be easy. One.
Yeah.